Did you guys know that 75% of all ChatGPT chats are personal safe chats going viral on websites? That's not the real thing. Three-fourths of all ChatGPT chats are about life advice. And are you guys one of them? If so, please start doing that as soon as you can. And I know you will. Raise your hands honestly. Out of you people, how many of you ask ChatGPT about a problem instead of getting advice from your own parents, teachers, or friends? Raise your hands honestly. Okay. So, that is a movement you should think about daily. Adam Rennie was like this too. He was a 16-year-old teenager living in California. He was a very enjoyable child, but he had a bad habit, a habit of asking ChatGPT about everything in his day-to-day life. Even his own problems were asked from ChatGPT instead of getting advice from his own parents. He was totally addicted to ChatGPT. During this period, he was mentally depressed because his friends were like, "You're a failure, you can't do anything." And he was thinking, that might be correct, I might be a failure. And there he was, sitting on a couch, asking ChatGPT, what are the things people do when they get depression? And suiciding caught his eye. What are the options you have under suiciding? And he chose the hanging method. Choosing was done. Seeing all this effort, at ChatGPT asked permission to create a suicide form. And so the form was done. Now the result was very miserable. On August 11 this year, Adamani died of trying to suicide himself for the second time. ChatGPT is like a knife. On the right hands, cutting vegetables makes your life easier. On the wrong hands, cutting fingers or even taking lives. This story happened in America and not in Asia. Why? Because we Asians have religious culture and family bonds together. So we don't go high in any direction. We are not only guided by our parents, but also our relatives and teachers. Strong values stop us from overusing technology. So, I have a task for you guys. After this event is over, go to contacts and search out the person you haven't talked for ages and drop them a hi and how are you. That will make your life and your friend's life better. So, as my audience, what do you think? Should we let technology control us or should we control technology? Thank you.